Well, after digging a lot of ammo and junk, I just scored. I just popped a coin out. Well, Ken and I are out today on a different location. We're out exploring along the river, see if we can find some old structure locations or lumbering camp locations. Ken's over here off behind me, and we're just kind of cutting through the woods here, looking for iron signals or anything. See if we can find some old house locations. I got my first target. Well, as to be expected out here in the woods, shotgun shell, head stamp. Let's see if we can locate something better than that. All right, after digging all over in this hole, I finally found something, and it's a coin. No, it is not a coin. No, I thought it was. It was coin size. Little cap off of something. Don't know what. Well, that was a disappointment, but let's keep going. See if we can find something good. Ken found a couple modern quarters in the trail over there, but nothing old yet. Let's keep going. Well, after digging a lot of ammo and junk, I just scored. I just popped a coin out, and it is definitely an Indian head. Look at that. Alright, let me clean this thing up and I'll get back to you. First coin in a new spot, and it's an Indian. That is awesome. 1902. And it's in pretty good shape too. Of course, I'll clean it up a little better when I get home, but that made it worth coming all the way out here. This is a strange part of woods that we haven't detected, so that's a good sign. All right, let's keep going and see if we can find some more. Yeah, my next signal is a bullet. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, we got Ken over here. He's on to something. Old bowl. That was a splitting wedge you found earlier? Yeah, logging splitting wedge. There's logging going on out here recently too, but there's been a lot of logging out here in the past. The river is this way down over the hill. Well, I don't know what this is yet, but it looks pretty cool dirty. I'm gonna have to clean this up. Some kind of a pendant or badge. I don't know. Let me brush it off and we'll take a look at it. Well, this just made my day. We're not exactly sure what it is. Ken thinks it may be related to the lumber camps that were in this area, and maybe like a lumber stamp that they'd put on logs. You can see there's a letter there, and then there's a letter E here. I'm not sure what that one is, and then the big number 1. This very well could be lumber related to the early 1800s, or I mean the late 1800s, early 1900s. Gonna have to do a little research on this one, but that's an awesome find. And then Ken found the splitting wedge, which is an old one. I mean, you can just tell by the looks of it. This thing's been in the ground for a while. So yeah, I think we're definitely on the site of a lumber camp here. See what else we can find. Yeah, my next target's a really old cap off something. I don't know. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, see what it is. It's too heavy to be anything modern. Well, I think what I got here is the top off an old lantern or lamp of some type with the slot in it there. I think that's where a wick would come up through. That's a good sign. We're on old ground, along with the other stuff.
That's where I found that wedge.
Here's something Ken found. A little four-sided wedge. Not quite sure what it's off of. It has to be lumber related though, because I think we're on the site of a lumber camp. And he found some kind of a little clock or music box. Also, not quite sure. It just looks a little different than the clocks we're used to finding. Kind of peculiar looking. Looks like a mainspring or something maybe right here. I don't know. But we're definitely on a site.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, Ken just spotted a bottle sticking out of the ground. And I'm pretty sure it's a Muskegon Brewing Company, which was right here, one of our local breweries. Hasn't pulled it out of the ground yet. Looks like top's broken off, but it's embossed.
Okay, here we go. Oh, the bottom's broken a little bit too. Muskegon. Look at that, dude. Brewing, Muskegon. Yeah, that's an old beer bottle.
That's, yeah,
Late
late 1800s Muskegon Brewing Company.
Look at that, man.
Embossed, nice.
The bottom's knocked out of it and top's knocked off it.
Oh, that's too bad. That'd have been a great find if it would have been a full one. I think I've got one of those at home.
That's heavy too.
Yeah.
I love it. Love relics. Awesome. Get better photos for you. That's came up pretty solid.
Yeah. Ken just found himself a spoon. Looks like it was silver plated maybe. Now where we normally hunt, this wouldn't be anything special, but out here it is. We find them by the dozens in our other spot. Cool. Nice find.